Hello student, how are you today? The speaker is Mr. Abdul Hassan, English teacher at Al Rashid University. Student, today I am going to talk about the present perfect. The first thing, I will give you the rule of the present perfect and give you some examples. After that, I will tell you the note about the meaning of the present perfect, and I will give you the using, or I will tell you about the using of the present perfect, and after that I am going to tell you about the present perfect simple passive. Okay, and I'll give you some examples. So the rule of the present perfect is subject plus has or have plus past participle. It means if I have singular subject, I will use has, and if I have plural subject, I will use have and plus participle. This is in the affirmative sentence, in the positive sentence. But in the negative sentence, I will use not after has or have and past participle in the end. No problem. With any change in the sentence. And in the question sentence, I will use have or has in the first of sentence, and after that subject and past participle and the question mark. I have some examples to be clear. She has left the college. This is affirmative sentence. Like this rule. Subject, has, past participle left. Left is the past participle of leave. And this is the complement. In the negative form, this example, she hasn't left the college. And in the question sentence, has she left the college? And we can use WH question like this example. When has she left the college? Here I ask it about the time. Okay? But here I ask it and I expect the answer maybe no, she hasn't, or yes, she hasn't. Short answer, yes or no. Now I will tell you about the meaning of the present perfect. The present perfect doesn't mean now. Okay, so the present perfect means before now. Also, it doesn't express when an action happened. If we say the action, or if we say the exact time, we have to use the past simple. So there's difference between past simple and present perfect, and we will see in the end of the lecture. Now I will tell you about the uses of the present perfect. The first one, we can say the present perfect is an action that began in the past and is still continuous. Okay, unfinished past. For example, we have lived in the same house for 25 years. Also, Peter has worked as a teacher since 2001. So I here used for and since, and I will tell you about how we will use for and how we will use since in the present perfect. Okay, now the meaning of the sentence, an action that began in the past and is still continuous till now, or is still continuous, or we can say unfinished past. Now the using or the since and for in the present perfect. We can use since with the clocks, with the days of the week, with the months, with the, for example, the years of in the past also. For example, 5 o'clock, since 5 o'clock, since Monday, since May, since July, since June, since 2010, since I left, since last summer, and so on. But we can use for, we can say with count. For example, days, okay, months, centuries, or with the minutes, with the hours, for example 8 hours, I mean some hours, for example 3 hours, 4 hours, and so on. Also, I will tell you about the adverbs of the present perfect. We can use just, already, ever, never, yet. All these are the adverbs of the present perfect, and we can use them after have or has, and some of them in the end of sentence. Another using of the present perfect is an action happened in the past and finished, but the effects of the action are still felt. Okay, still felt. How? We will see in this example. I have been to United States. Okay, I still remember my visiting till now. Okay, another using a past action that has a present result. How? We will see in this example. Here, the taxi hasn't arrived yet. It means we are still waiting. Another example. What have you done to your lips? I mean, it's bleeding till now. Now, I want to tell you to be careful about been and gone. We use been to speak about, for example, someone visited another country and he is come back again. But we use gone to speak about someone he visited somewhere and he is still there. For example, he has been to India. It's mean he isn't there now. He isn't there now, or he is here now. Look, he isn't there now, or we can say he is here now. And we will use gone. For example, he has gone to India, so it means he is there now. It means he doesn't come back till now. And we can use how long to ask about the time or period of time about something. How long have you lived in Baghdad? How long have you lived in Baghdad? You can answer me, I have lived in Baghdad for 4 years. Or you can answer me, I have lived in Baghdad since 1999. Okay? All this explanation about the present perfect. Now I will talk about the present perfect simple passive. Okay? Be careful. Present perfect simple passive. This is the rule. Subject plus has or have and plus been plus past participle. Has or have plus been plus past participle and complement. The use or the uses are same in the passive and in the active. So I mean the same using we can express about them in the active and in the past. For example, 2 million cars have been produced for this year. 2 million cars have been produced so far this year. Unfinished past. Now, I will give you the difference between present perfect and past simple. I have some examples. I have worked at college for 2 years. So I started before 2 years, but till now I am working in this college. But in the past simple, in the past simple, I worked in this college for 2 years. I can't say ago. So this is finished, okay? Or now I worked somewhere else. So I finished my work in this college. Now I worked somewhere. Another example, I have written several books. So it means I can still write some. I can still write some more. But in the past simple, for example, Shakespeare wrote 30 plays. He can't write anymore because he is dead. Another example, he has finished, or he has finished the lecture now. He has finished here. He has finished the lecture now. It's mean now, but here in the past. He finished the lecture. He finished the lecture maybe before 3-4 hours. But now, for example, when I finished my lecture, I should say I have finished my lecture. Okay? I tell you about this tense when we were in the college. So now I have finished my lecture with you, and follow me in the next video to explain everything in Arabic language. Thank you for your listen. Goodbye.